Okay, welcome to Unit 5 Maths Unpacking Session for Home Tutors. Uh, Excuse me, I'm going to have to look at my notes every now and then on this one because there was a fair bit for me to remember. Okay. What you'll see on the screen at the moment is your work rate calendar for Unit 5 Maths. And again, you'll see that there is a send-in nearly every week, but the send-ins aren't too huge until it gets to the assessment task. And even then it's not too bad. So ideally with maths, the kids should aim to do 4 lessons a week. In the first week, I've only put 3 because of the Cancer holiday, so we're just allowing time for that. With the mini schools, if the mini school falls during this Unit 5 session, there will be time during the mini schools for the teachers to go over some of the concepts that the kids would ordinarily be doing at home. Um, so don't worry about if mini school falls in week 4, then the teacher will cover the concepts from lessons 13 to 17, for example. Okay. Once again, it'd be a really good idea, and I'd really appreciate it if you can send in those send-ins very as soon as the kids finish them, mainly because, again, we can give them feedback quickly. Digitally, via email, is a great idea. I can get the feedback back to the kids quicker then. Alright, this unit focuses mainly on financial mathematics in the beginning, so looking at things like profit, loss, expenditure, making a budget and a savings plan, and sticking to that, so to speak. Now, the main things that the kids will need to know is what each of those terms mean. So, what a profit is, what does expenditure mean, what is a loss. So, they will be able to read the questions for the assessment and understand them. So, as long as the kids understand what a profit is, what the loss is, they should hopefully be able to understand how to answer the questions. So please focus on using those terms as you're teaching the kids because that's important for when it comes to test time. The other topics that will be included in the unit are alphanumeric grids, so looking at A3 and locating objects on a grid, so that's quite easy, and also direction. They'll also be looking at regrouping strategies for addition and subtraction, and some strategies, different strategies for multiplication and division. Now, with the regrouping and the different strategies that they use or that they tell the kids to use in this unit, please remember that they are good to know, but if you find the strategy is not working for yourself or your child when you're teaching it, just go to the ones that do work. Use the strategies that work as long as they're getting to the right answer. That's the main thing. If the students do not understand the strategy, that's doesn't matter so much. Sometimes in assessments they'll ask the kids to demonstrate various strategies on how to do things. As long as it's staying within a monitoring task or an assessment task to just myself, any strategy that the kids know and understand and they get to the right answer, I'm happy with. So please try the different strategies, but if they're not working and causing frustration, let's use what we know and what the kids know, and they feel successful getting to that answer. Okay. So for this unit, I recommend probably writing out those main terms: profit, loss, income, expenditure, and have them perhaps written down, or get the kids to write them down so they're there in front of them all the time for their units. And the other thing with the direction and the alphanumeric grids, I think it's a good idea for kids to create their own compass and have it out when they're doing their maths lessons so they can see which direction is northwest, which one is southeast, etc., and understand where things are in relation to one another using that compass. So, for example, the kids will know if they have the compass there in front of them and they're in Cairns, so to speak, they will know that say Darwin is northwest of Cairns approximately, or that Innisfail is south of Cairns, so they know the direction of one place to another. The assessment is based on financial mathematics. The kids are given a scenario where there's a chicken farm and they're trying to sell their eggs from the farm for a profit, and it talks about the budget that the chicken farm has, the savings plan that has to go on. If they sell a certain amount of eggs, how much profit do they make? How it also asks the kids to try and determine how somebody could make more profit. So what would somebody have to do in that chicken business to make more profit? So please focus mainly on those financial things. The direction is important, but if the kids need more time on the financial maths, then that's great. Just keep focusing on that. If you find there's a concept as you're going through and the kids are unsure, even after the unit has decided, oh, that's enough and it's going to move on, I can provide you with more information, more sheets, and or even do an individual session with your student to explain that concept that they're not too sure about. So yeah, please call or email with any questions whatsoever. And finally, on your disc you will come across this overview, and again, if you want a really in-depth unpacking video about the different strands of maths that this covers, please go to the unpacking video on your overview, which is over here. Don't forget your answers at the top here. On there you can click on there and they come up with all the lesson answers in red, and of course the concept map. Now the new concept for the kids in this is the financial mathematics. Everything else should be a review or a repetition of what they've already done before. Okay, and on lessons, if the students attend lessons, then we will be focusing also on maths mentals, so looking at recalling times tables quickly and other concepts that they've covered in the past. So just getting that automatic recall of maths mentals or times tables is becoming really important as they go on. Okay, thank you guys. I'll try and keep the geography one even shorter, hopefully. Thank you.